Best of r/Tales from Retail episode 89. Subscribe for edit videos daily. This past 12 days I've worked 120 hours with 1 day off in the middle. Staff quitting left and right. I'm a manager. Everyone says I'm the cool one. Some of our other management is a little difficult. In a ho. I am done right now, like just completely tired and annoyed with everything. These 3 teens come in and proceed to sample every flavor of ice cream we have. Then they go to our fountains, fill 2 cups and head to the chip aisle. They take just enough time to browse and decide on chips to finish their drinks, then throw away the cups and walk up to our self-checkout. Bring in their chips, hit pay. I ask, did you guys put the drinks on there? One looks me right in the face and says, oh no, we didn't get any. Another goes, oh, we were just sampling them, and got red in the face when I asked how they made it this far in life without trying orange soda. They tried to walk out after paying and I kindly let them know, hey, we do charge 4 cups. Throw $1 on the counter and walk out as I yell, have a nice day, grinning face with normal eyes. Thank you. Next. This is a long one. I don't blame you if you want to duck out now or if you scroll to the bottom for the TL. Doctor. I work as a cashier at a moderately sized chain store that sells almost everything. Furniture, tools, garden supplies and plants, sporting goods, decor, kitchen supplies, clothing, electronics, groceries, etc. I've worked here for a long time and I'm viewed as experienced and knowing what to do most of the time. I've even had customers tell managers how awesome I am at my job, which always makes me feel good. You might have seen that show about extreme couponing. There are stores and states that allow the stuff you see on that show, where a $1,000 transaction suddenly ends with the store actually giving the customer the purchase, and then somehow they've managed to also get $10 back without paying a penny. That doesn't fly at my work. My state has laws disallowing that, and my work has specific coupon policies. At my store, we have a manufacturer coupon policy that is as follows. Important. We have to follow the instructions on the coupon. If it says no more than 1 per household per day, we can only take 1. They can't split the transaction and have us take more. If it says limit 2 in the same transaction, it's a limit we can't exceed. The store's limit is no more than 5 of the same type of coupon. And finally, the amount of the coupon may not exceed the cost of the item. It applies to, example, item costs $3.99 and coupon is for $4 off. We cannot take the coupon. However, we can override the amount of the coupon for less, write the amount on the coupon, and accept it. Also of note, right now we have a deal where if you buy 5 of the items that count on the deal, you'll save $1 off of each item. We call this buy 5 save $5, and the register doesn't calculate this $1 into the coupon amount limit. So if an item rings up at $3.99, is on the buy 5, they buy 5, then present the coupon for $3 off. The register will take it even though the item is now $2.99 and less than $3. We, as cashiers, are expected to catch this, but sometimes we don't. All of that is important so that the company actually gets reimbursements from the manufacturer for the coupons. If we don't follow the coupon rules, the manufacturer doesn't compensate us. Sorry for the long explanation, but it's important for the rest of the story. Our cast will consist of me, new cashier Julie, coupon lady, nice lady, and front-end manager awesome Susan. For all you know, these names could be real. These names could be fake. Who cares? They have names. Yesterday I was working and we have a new hire, Julie, for our garden department. She recently got register trained and was covering my lunch break. Before I left, I made sure she knew who to call, where the coupon sheet was, where the code book was, etc. Since it was her first time on a register at our store, she trained at another store, which is pretty normal, and our store has a different register design than most of the other stores in our chain. Short explanation is we were a pilot store for the registers we had and they decided not to put them into the other stores, but we're stuck with them until our next remodel. We have a woman, coupon lady, who regularly comes to our store and targets people who are new. She knows what cashiers she's been to and who she can pull her stunts over on and who she can't. She consistently tries to use 5 coupons that are a limit of 2 coupons. She also consistently tries to pair these coupons with the buy 5 save $5 deals that we have in store. She's been told many times what our policies are. She's been shown how to read the coupons. She chooses to pull this crap. I and many other workers have zero sympathy or tolerance for her because she's been informed and still tries to pull shenanigans. She already knows I won't put up with her bullshit, so she typically doesn't get into my line. But when she saw someone new at the register, I guess she thought that was her prime opportunity. She failed to get there in time, however, because I came back from lunch while Julie was partway through scanning her items. I walked up behind Julie and coupon lady looked at me then quickly looked away. I glanced at the belt then up at the monitor and saw the little end symbol, indication of the buy 5 items, next to every one of her items that was already scanned. I quickly assessed what she was doing: 10 bottles of shampoo, 5 containers of laundry soap, 5 containers of liquid fabric softener, all of which were $1 off on the buy 5, and the odd item out, a pack of store brand cookies. What happens is if you buy things that are going to wind up with a coupon with a larger discount than the items cost, the last coupon won't go through. We can't owe the customer money, so the final coupon won't work, unless you have something on there that isn't on a coupon. I know before I see a single coupon, she's trying to buy all of this for less than the cost of the cookies, because she's tried to do this before to me and to other co-workers. One of my co-workers was actually talking up in the break room just last week about what a great deal this customer had gotten with the coupons and the pairing with deals and etc. to other co-workers until they got to the point where they said how much they paid for X items and we were like, what did the customer look like? Description matched and we had to tell this person about coupon lady and her scammy ways. Back to the story. Julie is all smiles, chatting with coupon lady about spring cleaning and such. Says hello to me as she notices I'm back, etc. Conversation is paraphrased because I don't remember the exact words, but you know the drill by this point. This is basically but not word for word what went down. Julie: alright, your total is $X. Did you have a store card or any coupons today? Coupon lady hands over her stack of coupons, glancing my direction. Julie barely looks at the coupons and starts scanning them. Me, politely, to Julie: you want to check those? They are manufacturer coupons. Julie looks at me slightly confused. We were supposed to make sure they match the product, price, and limit per transaction. I step closer and look at the coupons and point to the small writing on it that says limit 1 identical coupon per household per day. Read it out loud and say that means we can only take 2 of this coupon. Then I'll look at the $amount of the coupon and rules. $4 off 2 shampoos, but the shampoo is $1.99 now because of the buy 5 save $5. Also we're going to have to price override the coupon to $3.98. I show her the product on the monitor, because the items are on the buy 5 and are only $1.99 each. Then we write the new amount on the coupon, because the coupon amount cannot exceed the product price. Coupon lady is shooting daggers at me with her eyes. Julie looks like a fish out of water, lost as to how to do any of these things I've just said. I take the stack of coupons and I start quickly laying them into 3 different piles. 5 shampoo coupons, 5 laundry soap coupons, 5 fabric softener coupons. I point out and explain the limit as written and take the coupons we cannot accept and put them into a 4th pile. I hand this to Julie saying these are the ones we can't take. Julie handing coupons back to coupon lady: I'm sorry, I guess we can only take these ones. Gestures to the ones I have separated. This amounts to 6 total of the 15 coupons. Julie starts ringing up the coupons. We still have to price adjust those. Coupon lady silently glares at me. Julie: oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot that part. How do we do that? I walk her through the process of taking the coupon back off, price adjusting, then reapplying it, for every one of those 6 coupons. Julie is apologizing to coupon lady. Julie apologized to the woman, nice lady, regular customer who tells me I'm her favorite cashier, who had just gotten in line and is waiting. Coupon lady is just glaring at me. To nice lady: I can ring you up over here if you'd like. Gesturing to the closed register next to me. We do this as a customer service thing, and I was just standing and assisting Julie, waiting to take her place. She agreed, so I started helping her move her items to the other register. As I'm ringing up nice lady, I hear Julie telling coupon lady, okay, so your new total is $X. Without turning, I know what coupon lady is doing. I've seen her do it before. She is silent. She's staring at the monitor. She's staring at the total. She's trying to figure out why she isn't getting all of this for the less than $2 she wants it for. She finally speaks. I don't want these. And she takes 6 shampoo, 3 laundry soap, and 3 fabric softener out of the bags. Nice lady is looking at coupon lady, then looks at me with a quizzical expression. I roll my eyes and slightly shrug, knowing with my back to coupon lady she won't see it. Julie proceeded to take the items back off the transaction. Note that now she has 7 items on the transaction, 6 of which are on the buy 5, so one of those loses the $1 off. Okay, now the total is $X, somewhere around $3 and some change. More silence. Then suddenly coupon lady says cancel the whole transaction, and grabs her purse and walks away. Julie, visibly upset, asks me what to do and I tell her how to void the transaction. The limit check pops up, which means we have to involve a manager, so I tell her to call Awesome Susan for an override. Julie, I don't understand. Why did she just leave? Me, you didn't do anything wrong. She does this all the time. Julie, really? Me, yup. I finish up nice lady's transaction and she hangs to chat for a bit. Awesome Susan shows up. Awesome Susan, what's the override for? We voided total. Coupon lady didn't want to pay. Awesome Susan, seeing Julie is confused and upset, it's okay. She does this all the time. Julie, why? Awesome Susan, not sure. She just does it, then gets upset if she has to pay more than she's calculated in her head and walks off. Sometimes she tries to pull the same thing over on multiple cashiers. You did the right thing. Julie, OP helped me. I didn't know we couldn't take all the coupons. Awesome Susan, good catch. OP. Julie left the register and I took over, and the rest of my shift went on without incident. I later heard coupon lady tried to pull the same thing at 2 other registers before Awesome Susan told her to make a purchase or leave. TL. Doctor, regular coupon abuser tried to pull one over on a new cashier. I taught the new cashier how to abide by coupon policies and she eventually got the boot from the manager. Thank you. Next. This happened to me this weekend. I work at a big box store and was covering the home goods department since someone called out. Side note, it's not my normal department. I normally work in either kitchenware or the seasonal section, but I have worked in this section enough to know what we do/don't have and where stuff is. Anyway, I was stocking a shelf when this older woman comes up to me. For this story, we are going to call her Old Hag, or O, for short. She steps a little too close to me. Oh, excuse me. Her breath was awful. I noticed she had plastic food prep gloves on her hands as I took a step back, plastering a smile on my face. Me, hi, what can I do for you? Oh, where are your electric blankets? Me, I'm sorry, Mom. We are sold out of them. Oh, how do you know that? Me, I saw them go on clearance about 2 months ago and haven't seen them since. Oh, okay. Can you get me someone who actually works in this department? Clearly, you don't know what you have. I was stunned. I've never had a customer say this to me before. Me, well, Mom, I'm in this department today, so I work in this section. Like I said, I know we are out of electric blankets in this section, but you could try the camping section in sporting goods. There's a chance it would be over there. Oh, what would an electric blanket be doing in the camping section? Me, I'm not sure. I know there are air mattresses over there, and I thought I saw some over there before, so there's a chance there could be. Oh, so you're to tell me that you actually have electric blankets? Why would you lie? I just stared at her, not sure what to say. Oh, are you stupid? Can you understand me? I let out a small laugh. I've never had a customer be this rude to me and for some reason found this situation absurd and somewhat hilarious. Me, look, Mom. Like I said earlier, we are out of electric blankets. If the store has any, they might be in camping. If they are not there, we are completely sold out. It was the old hag's turn to stare at me. Oh, what's your name? Me, Crown of Roses. Oh, okay, Crown of Roses. You know why I asked you that? You don't have your name badge on and you've been very rude to me. I'm going to report you. And with that, she stormed off. I promptly called my manager and informed him what happened. He said not to worry about it and thanked me for letting him know. 30 minutes later, my co-worker, we'll call her Amy, who works at guest service, comes up to me and recounts her experience with old hag. Apparently, she was pissed I had sent her to the camping section and called me a moron to Amy. Amy apologized for what happened and offered to look up if we had any electric blankets at other stores. She grabbed a device to pull up the information. Side note, it's basically a glorified smartphone. Old hag didn't like this one bit. Oh, why are you looking that up on your phone? You should know what other stores have. You look really stupid doing that. Amy, I'm sorry, Mom, but since it's February, there's a chance they could be sold out in other stores, so I am seeing which ones have it. Unfortunately, the closest store that had it was 15 miles away. Amy informed old hag of that, but she was having none of it. Amy, I'm sorry, Mom, that we are out of it. You might want to try a different store. Oh, but how am I supposed to exchange my electric blanket if I go to a different store? Amy told me that was the first time she had ever heard the lady ever mention an exchange, but, with the patience of a son, she played along. Amy, oh, you have an exchange. That is unfortunate, we are out of the electric blanket, but we could give you a refund for it instead. Old hag, but what would I do with a refund? All I want is an exchange. How hard is it for you people to understand that? You and that other girl are morons. You'll have no idea how to treat customers. What is your name? Amy said she had pointed to her name badge and said her name. Old hag, you have been rude to me. Amy, I'm going to report you and that moron that sent me to camping. Who's your store manager? I want his number. Amy, well, he's actually still here if you want to talk to him. I can call him up. Old hag, that's not what I asked. I want his name and his number so I can call him and report you all. Amy proceeded to give her our store manager's business card, which she later recounts old hag snatching it from her hand and storming off. Amy and I had a good laugh over the situation as we both wondered what had set this woman off to be so rude to us. Thankfully, the store manager and our respective department managers took our sides and we have nothing to worry about. Thank you. Next. This happened Saturday. Saturdays are great for retail, but horrible for the retail workers. If you've seen a previous post of mine, you know that I work at the return/customer service desk at a retail, or like hardware/home improvement, store. So, I had been there for maybe 30 minutes after coming in when we get a phone call from a guy who says someone has our truck and they're driving around the roads all insane like. Now, I'm confused because the store's owner, sent the truck out for repair since some people didn't know how to drive it properly. Anyways, I tell him that there's no way it could be our truck since our truck is in the shop. He cut me off with a, "Don't you lie to me, you irresponsible little," and I hang up. One thing I don't tolerate and have been talked to about before is the way I handle customers over the phone and in person. I'm not a nasty person, but me and my friend A, head cashier, and CL, one of my co-workers who was banned from working at the desk, are extremely similar in that we don't normally have an attitude, but we can sure catch one if need be. The guy calls back and I'm in a better mood since I understand that he was probably worried since he was driving on the same road. He continued to not listen to me, so I put him on hold and SK picks up the phone and pages for a manager to pick up. That's a no-no, since it's not really something they can solve anyways. I told her not to do that again, and I pass the phone call to NL, another head cashier, who then tries to give the man corporate's phone number so he can report it to the higher-ups. No dice, so she ends up doing exactly what I did and hangs up right in the middle of herself speaking. Thank you. Next. About a week ago there was a man that came into my store during the night crew shift when it is relatively slow and sometimes we're also little slow on the responsiveness. I was on the ground shuffling around sparkling water so the shelf could be stocked with more when this tallish, buff man comes in looking confused. Upon asking if he was looking for something in particular his only response was nice smelling candles. I didn't say anything for a few moments and tried to get him to elaborate since my store has a variety of candles in multiple places around the store. I asked if he meant a candle wax melt, a multi-wick candle, if he wanted a seasonal candle, just trying to get him to elaborate more on the request, and all he says is my wife bought some nice smelling candles here and I want to buy more. Okay. From my spot on the floor I explained to him all the places in the store where we have candles and candle accessories. He said a very curt thank you and wandered off before I could tell him my name and to let me know if he needed anything else. I didn't think anything of this and continued rearranging the shelf for my co-worker to fill after she got back from her break. 30 minutes later I see him shuffling around the front of the store and ask if he is ready to be checked out. I get up from the floor and the transaction proceeds as normal until he takes the top off one of them, thrusts it at my face and asks me if I think the candle smells like something his wife would like. I am a short person with a horrible sense of social cues, so my only reaction was to ask him how long he had been married and what he thought of the candle. He removed it from my personal space, sniffed it, deemed it worthy and left shortly after the transaction with the candles, leaving me to wonder what the hell I just witnessed. Thank you. Next. Today I had this customer who wouldn't let get a word in. But let's start at the beginning. So I'm checking out this lady who was buying 2 packs of earrings. Everything is going fine. I asked if she has a reward account with us and she has a store credit card. Simple transaction. We go to the pay screen and she asks about her rewards coupons. I go to check and she doesn't have any rewards. I tell her what I see and she said no. The lady upstairs said I had $20 in reward. I immediately see the misunderstanding. When customers get approved for the card, they get $20 rewards coupon, or when they reach 200 in points. I try to help her understand, but she starts rambling on about us not knowing what we are doing and that they need to train us better. I have anxiety from yelling and I got anxious in that moment. The lady eventually halts all the talking with saying she's going to cancel her card later. I'm like okay whatever, then finish up her transaction. Thank you. Next. I was working at a regional clothing store. It was a chain but only in smaller suburban cities. In order to get to the city, you have to brave horrific traffic on a bridge due to a large lake. You can drive on one highway and cross bridge 1 or take a different highway and cross bridge 2, or you can drive an extra hour out of your way down secluded farm roads to drive around the lake. The phone rings, and I answer. It begins. C is customer. C. Hello, yes, I would directions from my city to your store. Me, of course. You get on Interstate 32 and head toward this city. It's the first exit after you cross the bridge. C. No. Me. I'm sorry. C. I need a different way. Me. Okay. Well, it takes longer but you can hop on Route 69 and take the first exit. C. No. Are you stupid? I don't want to take a highway. Me. I'm sorry ma'am, but those are the only ways I know. There are only 2 bridges and they are both highway bridges. C. Well, there has to be another way. Me. I'm sure you could probably drive around the lake, but that would take at least an extra hour. C. Well, you should have thought about that before. Click of the line going dead. Not sure if she thought I had personally decided the location of the store or the layout of the roads, but either way my motivation was clearly to mess up her day. Also, I really don't understand why people think an employee should be able to give directions to their work from any given city. I've even had people ask me for directions to other places in the city. I work at this store. I know directions from my house to here. That's it.